I mean, pre-COVID to sort of October last year, we saw prices up around 40 to 45%. I guess, between October and a little bit more recently, we've seen prices come down slightly. And I guess over the last week or two, we've actually seen that stabilise. So prices are still up considerably against pre-COVID levels. And I guess what we've noticed is the price brackets that consumers are inquiring on are the same as what they were 12 months ago. So as interest rates have gone up, one might have thought that the prices that consumers would be prepared to pay would have come down, but demand is still holding in the price brackets that we saw 12 months ago, which has been encouraging too.
And so how would you describe the current market?
If you look at car sales, we had 145,000 cars on the site this time last year. Today we have 226,000. So there's a lot more inventory on the site today than what there was 12 months ago. It's probably a good time to buy a car at the moment because prices have come off a little bit. There's a lot more choice for consumers to choose from. But sellers are also getting their cars sold in a reasonable time frame as well at the moment. So I'd say it's a good market for both.
How noticeable is the growth in electric vehicle sales? And what are you expecting in the next year, given some government departments are now making decisions to lease entire fleets of EVs?
In the new car space, year to date, EV sales represent about 7% of new car sales. What we tend to see on car sales, with our inventory, we have, as I mentioned, 226,000 cars. Only about 2,000 of those cars are currently EVs. What that means is, people have purchased EVs reasonably recently, and we aren't yet seeing them flow through into the used car market. Those cars will come through into the used car market over time. As you mentioned, government fleets, etc., will help develop that used car market and used car market pricing. But for now, it's still very much a new car market.
Given the completion of acquisitions in both the US and Brazil in the past year, what is your forward guidance for investors over the next 12 months?
Our guidance is that expect to see good revenue and earnings outcomes from the business. We're very happy with the US investment and the Brazilian investment that we've made over the past 12 to 18 months. In the case of the US, these markets are significantly larger than the Australian market. Brazil is one of the largest car markets in the world, and the US markets that we service are around 16 times larger than the market we have here. So they're less digitally mature and sophisticated as here, which means there's a lot more runway for us to deploy the product and technology that we have and create opportunities for customers.
Now, just finally, a question for the Times. Perhaps CarSales reported a near 40% increase in the search for pink cars in July. Do you expect that interest is going to hold up?
Look, I probably don't expect that it will hold up forever. There's just not enough pink cars in the market to meet demand. But look, I mean, it's certainly been nice to see with the whole Barbie movie thing that pink cars have taken off, and I'm sure sellers of pink cars have done pretty well recently.
Cameron McIntyre, thank you.
Thank you.